What's up guys, welcome back to NASpedia, and today we are going to introduce you to a really important feature, a really important app actually on our QTS for the QNAP NAS, which is the powerful search engine, the Qsirch, and we are going to see how to use it, utilize it, and get the best out of it. So the first topic for today actually is the Qsirch. We are going to have a detailed navigation as I mentioned earlier, and we're going to see how to better use it. So go to the PPTs. First topic is we will see the overview of Qsirch. I will introduce you to the user interface and the basic features, and then later on we will see how to use the advanced search options that we have there. So going here, first thing is that we have to find the Qsirch. You have to download it if you don't have it. If you have a brand new NAS, after logging in the NAS, you go to the App Center and you search for Qsirch. Here, okay, all right. Here, go to the search button up here and just write Qsirch. Is the Qsirch where you will be having it here, and then you will be required to download it and install it if you don't have it at first. For now, as we have it, we can click directly open here or open it from the desktop on the QTS here that we have the Qsirch. Also from the main menu here in the settings, also next to the settings, you have the apps and you have the Qsirch. So to introduce you to the Qsirch overview, to the Qsirch interface, we have here the Qsirch search bar, and then you have the search button here. Before going there, you can reload the browser page here. You can check the tasks or the background tasks that there are, and check if the indexing has been completed, which means that Qsirch indexes all the files and everything that is there in the QTS, and you will see when installing that, you will see that here it will be loading and trying to index everything, and we will talk about indexing later and how you can exclude also certain folders if you don't want them to be indexed. Furthermore, to see that we have the select multiple items, by clicking this one here, you can go here and select multiple items which are categorized based on the groups of the files. So you can multiply click like this, or if you don't use that one, you just bring the cursor here, the mouse, and then you click multiple files at the same time. In the meantime, you can, when selecting these, you can choose to download them or share them either via email or social network, create a share link only, or to a NAS user, to another NAS user. So to do that, if you click via email, you will be headed to this page where you will be able to share for the email, and you have to give the credentials there and use the NAS to mail the link, or use the local computer to mail the link. And then you can choose the sender's email account. So you can write it here to someone, you can write a user to send to forward what you found in the Qsirch. You can provide a subject or message as a regular email. So this is very useful. Also, you can share it on Facebook and any other social media like Twitter, Weibo, Google+, Plurk, and RenRen, which are different social medias, and you can leave a message as well, like I've shared the following file with you using QNAP NAS. And for more settings, you can set the domain IP, and you can set an expiration date. Also important to use the SSL certificates if you want to have the HTTPS for a secure and safer navigation and file transfer. Also, you can choose to set a password or not. That depends on you. Also, to create a share link, you can create a share link for the files that have been found in the Qsirch to send them there. So you can set the link name, the IP, or you can search here for which name, and similarly you can set the expiration date and the password. Also for the NAS user, you can share if you have multiple users for your NAS, or you want to share with a certain user, then you can do that also by checking the existing users or creating a new user here, and then you will be able to have access or these files to be shared with that one. Okay, so to navigate more, to have the overview of the Qsirch, we have the grouping of the files here, which they go by category: emails, images, PDF, music, PowerPoint, Excel, and video. So in this screen we see that they are all grouped based on the category. Also, you can change it to the group, you can change it by modifying the date, where you can see that it will modify for files from today, from yesterday, and so on and so on. More so, you group by data size, so it will give you less than 100 bytes, 100 bytes to 10 kilobytes, and so on and so on. It will keep grouping based on the size of the files here and the data that are there. Also, you have this bar, it's very informative, where you can check the capacity and the space being occupied by which means is it there. So email is 21%, images 49%, and then PDF 2, music 17.48, 3.55 is PowerPoint, and videos with 5.7% only, which is also very useful. So more so, you can also, which is exclusive for Qsirch, by just clicking on the email, for example, here, it will show you this information here, and you can read on the fly. You can actually read while search navigation is happening. You can check the email here, or you have the suggestions here. You might like this, you might like this, or you might change with some information that you have the path, where is this file where is being indexed from, from who is the email has been come, is sent by who, the subject of the email, and to whom it was sent. The more you see, you can tell that you can download the emails. You can open it in another browser. By download, you just click downloading it here, and you can have all the information in your computer directly. Also, open it in a browser, it will open in another one, another tab, and open the file folder in File Station. If we click open folder in File Station, you can see that it will quickly navigate through File Station, which is our authentic file manager, and it will find the specific email really deep down there and tell you where it is. This is how powerful the Qsirch it actually is. More so, for images, if you click to the image, you will enlarge it and have similar options as the previous one, but you will have different information because it's a different type of file. So therefore, it will give you the path, but it will give you the lens model that it has used. This photo has been taken with iPhone 7 Plus back dual camera. It has been taken with the camera model of iPhone 7 Plus, exposure time, resolution, if the flash has been used or not, and the date of the photo taken. Similarly, you will have the options of download, open it in the browser, open in the File Station. To open it in the browser, you just click there and you'll see the photo enlarged in a browser with the zoom in and zoom out option. More so, you can open it in the folder of the File Station as well, and it will send you directly where this file is located. Right? Okay, so let's go and so on. For the PDF files, you have the PDF path, which it will find it, and the producer of this one. Similarly, this is a PDF, say a restaurant menu, and you can also have the option of navigating up and down as a file document, and similarly as the previous ones, download, open browser, and open File Station. The music one is also, it has the option of playing music right there, like on the fly again, as I may say. So if you choose one of the two songs, you can press play here, or press this three dots here. It is the options where you can move and fast forward the song, for example, like this. See? can fast forward and control the volume. Also, you will have the information on the right hand side. Another important feature is that for PowerPoint and Excel or Google Docs drives, you can directly see here the files, and you can see what is in the file while searching and while navigating there. So it will open like this, and you will, if you find it interesting enough, you can get more information about this notebook or view the full size notebook by clicking here, and it will send you to the viewofficelive.com. Right? So, and for the video is the same, but the video will be playing in the meantime, and you can also be searching and navigating, and video is still playing. This is an important feature of it. I want to see the options of the video, which are fast forward, and it has the option of adding subtitles. If you have the subtitles somewhere, you can Qsirch, you can use the software engine of the Qsirch and add the subtitles directly here. More so, you can transcode the video, you can change the resolution to original resolution, and on the fly transcoding from 240p, 360, 480, 72 up to 1080 and giving the original resolution. More so, you can open the original file or open it with VLC here, directly from here. I want to go back to the images and tell you that you can also use the option on images to see the 360 view. So if you open a photo, interesting enough, and a large view, by clicking on the options, you have the 360 or panorama mode. By clicking here and drag and drop the mouse, you can see that on the search, while navigating, you can see the 360 view of the image. Also, you have the opportunity to enlarge the size, see? And you can go 360 mode, you can spin it around. All right, so to introduce you more about the settings and the features of Qsirch, I will just talk today, I will give you a search manual on how to use the search and how to navigate the basic, and then later on we will see the advanced features. As we saw a lot of introduction and in the home screen of Qsirch, you can see now that you can also navigate and use in the meantime for different purposes, and use the Qsirch, the search engine, to connect with other say apps that are there, like FileStation, and other through cloud to see the Google Documents or the 360 view for the images. So now we will see the search manual, and I'll give you an introduction on the settings for the Qsirch first. So to go back to the demo, we see that by clicking the settings here, you have the opportunity to exclude folders, which means before, when you install the Qsirch, it will index everything, but here you have the opportunity to exclude or unindex a certain folder that you don't want to be searched by the algorithm on the Qsirch. So by doing that, you just press add, and then you have a list of folders that you don't want to be searched. So say, for example, we have these by default, and we can choose to have multimedia, for example, to be indexed for to be excluded. But I will not do that now, but I just want to give you the information on that. Therefore, you can see the path, or here, and you can see the excluded folders that are by system default here. So similarly, it will be another folder excluded with the information here. So you have the advanced image index, which means that you can index images by color. So you by the feature of the color, the dominant color in that image, you can choose to index it that way and find it easier. For example, you say you saw a photo that it was dominated by the blue color, but you don't remember which photo exactly it was there. Use this feature. So I'll enable it here. for that. And we have the cloud viewer. The cloud viewer is the one that you can see the Excel files and Office of Online and other Google Docs. So I'll apply this one, and we can see the general privacy information on Qsirch, which, to protect your privacy, Qsirch does not collect or analyze any of your personal details such as the entered keywords. So keep in mind, you are very safe with Qsirch, and you are not being your data are not collected or analyzed. This is for consumer protection. Also, you can see the search scope by including the recycled folders as well. Furthermore, for the filters, as we enabled now the color indexing of images, we also have the opportunity to modify the filters when we are searching for images only. So we have the filter condition of date modified. We will be shown there the date modified by size, by author, and the color minimum percentage. What it means here, so if the blue picture that I just mentioned earlier, it is dominated, 40% of the photo is dominated by blue picture, it will be considered as those ones with blue. You can increase it to 50, 60, up to 100% if it's 90% if it's totally blue, or 20%, but 40% should be enough to have the features of the blue, or say to be the major color in a photo, because we know there's several other colors, right? So the exposure time, the flash and local length, ISO equivalence, keywords, lens model, which camera has been taken, the photo has been taken with, what type, and when the date has been taken. And these are all the filters that will help you find or search the images you're looking for. Same it will be, or similar it would be for videos, where you will have file filter conditions, and you will have the date by modification date, by size, by duration, which it will be shown there by duration of the video, the length in minutes or hours, and the keywords by the producer, type here, and so on and so on. And the music one has similar. The documents has it adjusted and modified based on the requirements for documents, and emails as well, by using the BCC, CC, from who it was sent, to who it was sent, and whether it was sent or received. So I'll apply all these changes and keep it here. Keep in mind that now, going back to Qsirch, we will try to use the manual search and basic search methods. So to go for the image, as we shown earlier, by just clicking in the bar here, you can categorize or search specifically for images only, and you will be seeing here the images that are found by Qsirch. And on the right hand side, you have all the filters that I just mentioned for the image that we are going to show there, either by including them in filters in the search or excluding them. More so, it will be for the videos. All the videos, the results will be seen here. The music category, documents that are there and seen here, and also the filters on the right hand side. So you will see the PDF files, emails, all the emails included. There are several hundreds probably of emails indexed here, because we connected with the Qmail agent. Qsirch interacts with Qmail agent, which is another app on connecting emails on the QNAS. So you communicate through apps. It has this horizontal integration, right? So you have Microsoft Documents, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint similarly. So to show you the advanced search, I will conduct some few searches now and see how we can use Qsirch to navigate and to narrow down the search based on all the filters. We will try to use the filters. We will try to use the categories that we have, use by color, and so narrow it down to special keyword or exact keyword that we want to find the file. So to go back to the demo, we see that say for example, I will use a search bar here from the Qsirch, And by pressing this arrow here, we use the advanced search features, which are all these words that I will type here will be searched and indexed first, so say QNAP and NAS. So all of these words would have to find something, and you see it will find QNAP NAS, QNAP NAS. It is powerful as doing the content search on the email if there is the word that you're looking for. So to go see before going here, we see the exact word or phrase that we want to see to use. For example, img for image. It will find us all the images or all the files that contain the img keyword here, and it will show us all the information on the search. While if it's a image, it will show the 7+ back dual camera which was taken, what product, camera make, camera model, and modification date, file size, and the link or the path to file station. So you can see if you scroll down, it will give you everything that is with this exact word. More so, if you press any of these words, QNAP or NAS, which is the difference from exact word or phrase, is that you write QNAP NAS, it will search only for QNAP NAS. But here, if you write QNAP NAS, it will be like QNAP or NAS. It will not be exactly QNAP NAS, but QNAP or NAS. Either word can be chosen. So you see, it will have QNAP or NAS. It also has the formula here. So everything that is with QNAP, QNAP here, QNAP NAS, or only NAS, it can do the separation. The AI in the Qsirch. Therefore, none of these words, which is going to be the same as any of these words, but they will be excluded by this narrow search. Also, you can narrow it down to images only, videos only, music only, documents only. So to images only, modified by modified date, let's say today, and then by size, lesser or bigger than a certain size, or you can browse a path from which specific folder you want to do the search from and find the exact word. So probably QNAP NAS, image, and by today, or any of these words, image. So let's see the results. So by today, category images, all right, yep. Let me change the algorithm. So it's all of these words. There is no file with all of these words. So maybe just by image and images and by today. So these are no from today. Maybe we change the modification date as well. None here, and you will see the results. So there were no images uploaded or used today, so we changed it to category images and a certain name, and we can see here. More importantly, we can delete this one and go only for images, and as I mentioned earlier, the filters on the photos that we want to use. And the one that I enabled on the settings is here, and if you want to see all the images on category of images, and you remember that it was a blue photo, a blue picture somewhere, you can just tick here blue and it will navigate the AI on Qsirch. It will give you the 2 blue pictures that you were searching for. Similarly, it will be to exclude the 2 blue pictures, which you will go back and exclude all the others colors besides the blue one, and the results would be the blue ones should be there. Yep. All right, so clear it and then include and exclude again. Also by modified date, you can choose the previous 7 days and it will do the search here, so it will give you all the information on that. By size, you can choose the size limitations as I explained. By exposure time, so how long have you been spending time in that photo, and flash, f number, you have focal length, image size. So if it's a large photo, like it will give you only the large photos, or if it's a medium one and exclude the large one, right? Also by lens model or camera make. So let's go by camera make. You have Apple here, the maker, or camera model, the iPhone X or iPhone Plus. So it would be similarly for say for videos. If we try to find the videos only, you have also the filters here. By clicking here, collapse all filters, you'll be able to see all the filters, and expand all filters, you'll just have an expansion of all the filters here, either to include or exclude the same. So collapse them again, and then go here before we move on. As I want to mention, we choose the music also. It has these same features. The documents has the same filters, the PDF and so on, the email, and also say if the Microsoft Office documents, the Excel, for example, we have the Excel file, and you can also click here at the same time as earlier shown. You can see the content, and you can see the author and the document information for further use. So this one also will provide you the opportunity to fit to width by clicking, zooming in and zooming out, also to plus minus depending on you, and change the pages and page information on which page are you actually reading now from. Same it would be for PowerPoint slides, for Word document, or any other document that there is that is connected. So you can also choose to have a list view or a thumbnail view of all the documents here. All right, let's see, and there, and let me see, go back to the Excel file, do the search of Excel file, and do the list, or if you want to see it in list or in thumbnail view. Also sort by relevance, sort by name, sort by the size, or sort by modification time. Also selecting multiple modes and multiple files at the same time. Okay, so Qsirch actually is really powerful, and it has a lot of indexing power, and we're going to give you more details on how to integrate it also with other apps, and to have this when you use the search engine to be searched and kind of integrated in your daily life, and help you find documents or any file, for that matter emails, by content also. So to go here, you can also see back to the settings. You can see that we didn't exclude any folder for now, but let's try to exclude a lot of folders here. Actually, we can exclude this main folder here and see what would be the result. Apply, and see if Qsirch can actually now exclude the files there, and see the difference. Alright, so I think this would be enough. Alright, so this, you see the exclusion and the indexing, and see if we can see the files again. Alright, so yeah, the results would be like this. Yep, the images are here. So because it's the path has been chosen from it been indexed earlier, so this will take a little time, but we can see that some of the documents are being excluded and not being indexed by the Qsirch. All right, surveillance station home, I will have to bring it back to the default. All right, changes have not been saved. Discard changes. No, I will not discard, so I'll apply again. Yep, and go back to the Qsirch. Alright, so you saw it earlier, I removed everything, and then now it is here again. So the task is indexing on the background, and you can see the differences that I was doing there. So either to include or exclude all the folders that were there. So I gave them to exclude the folders, which you for speed purposes I did that fast, So you see the results and then it will include them again. That's what I did. So I want to introduce you another important feature of the Qsirch, another integration as I mentioned earlier, which is going to be the Qsirch Chrome extension that we have with Google Chrome. And you can use Qsirch. Actually, it will be used by Chrome when you search on Google directly, or when you search for anything, it will search in the meantime. At the same time, it will use Qsirch searching power as well. So how to do that? We will show you here in the demo that we will go to Google Chrome if you're using Google Chrome, and use the settings, or go to more tools and extensions here, and then you can search for Qsirch on the Google Store and install the Google Qsirch helper. So you have to have the Qsirch helper, which is going to appear here, meaning that you have to add a NAS, and add a NAS manually or access through my QNAP Cloud services. So if you have a QNAP Cloud account ID, then you can easily connect that way also. But this time I will add this NAS, I will add it there on the extension to the Qsirch Google Chrome extension, and host IP, give it the IP here, the IP address, username, and I'll give my password here to connect, and by default it has a port here. So you can search at the same time here, say for IMG as we were searching earlier, and Qsirch, it will use the same indexing power there. So for example, you are in google.com, and in the same time you're still navigating Google and you want to search directly to our NAS here that we have here, the settings also. So you want to search directly to the NAS, you don't want to go open the login and everything. You will just write image and it will provide you the information directly to Qsirch. More so, the most important part of Qsirch extension is that when you search in Google now, we will search for IMG in Google, and on the right hand side here it will appear the Qsirch searching navigating part here. So you don't remember whether you saw it in Google or somewhere in the internet or in your NAS, but you really need to find it fast. Go to Google, search for it, and compare the answers. Compare which one is the answer you're looking for. For me, it was this one. It was the image IMG to look for. Click on it, and then it will open a new window here with expanding opportunity to zoom in or zoom out. With high quality camera, if taken, it provides the integration to the image resolution as well. So you can see it will tell you the information on the NAS you're using, the login username you're using, and the 8 files have been found. If clicking to 8 files, it will direct you back to the Qsirch navigation and provide you the opportunity to use all the filters and all the benefits of Qsirch in the meantime. So I hope this has been a very fruitful and introducive video and NASpedia for you to learn more about Qsirch and to have this detailed navigation to see how to utilize Qsirch, how it integrates with other apps, and to use the Google Chrome extension of Qsirch for searching at the same time to Google and to your NAS. So thank you for watching, and I invite you to watch this video and many more videos like this live.qnap.com, and by adding the specific keyword, if you're looking for NASpedia videos, just write NASpedia, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for staying with us. Bye.